we look back to the origins of modern science, we can probably talk about three ways in which religion has a positive influence. We can talk first of all about the individual motivations of scientists and how their personal religious commitments motivate them to seek divine order in the cosmos. Now, personal motivations will differ between individuals, but it's very clear that a number of individuals, such as Robert Boyle, the father of chemistry, that he was clearly motivated by his religious convictions to pursue the scientific study of nature. Now, to motivations, I think we can add presuppositions, and presuppositions go to the rational order of the cosmos. If the cosmos is not rationally ordered, if it's not lawful, and indeed if it's not lawful in mathematical terms, then a mathematical physics is not possible. So people like Johannes Kepler, and to a lesser extent I think Isaac Newton, pursue their work on the assumption that God has put in place particular mathematical and geometrical relations, and this is a vital presupposition for their mathematical physics. Then I think the third thing we can say, and this is perhaps the least well understood, is that religion provides for the legitimation of the scientific enterprise. It establishes its longevity. So although I've said in the past that science is in a sense unique to the West, that's not strictly true. We clearly have in other cultures evidence of scientific-like activities. But what's distinctive about the West is that it becomes a long-term thing and it becomes a key feature of our society. And indeed, to some extent in the 21st century, it is one of the most distinctive things about our culture. So the question about science in the West is not so much that it originated there, but that it has persisted there, in contrast to the sort of boom-bust patterns that we see in other cultures. And I think religion plays a key role in providing for the ongoing legitimation of the scientific enterprise. And an important person in this respect, an important example, would be someone like Francis Bacon, who wants to argue that the scientific enterprise ultimately is about re-establishing a kind of dominion over the natural world that human beings had once enjoyed before they fell away from their original perfection. So the story of the fall in the Garden of Eden for Bacon plays a key role in giving science legitimacy, because he argues that science is a way of recapturing what was once lost as a consequence of human sin. So the whole of the scientific enterprise for Francis Bacon is a kind of redemptive activity. And why this is important, although scientists no longer hold this obviously, it was crucial in providing a religious legitimacy for the scientific enterprise. And that's what I think gave science its impetus from the 17th century onwards.